Welcome back to the Ono Radio Show, second segment, where, as you know, or I'd hope that you know by this point, things do get a little bit weird. And, I'm your host. My name is Owen. Along with me are my good friends Mikey and Todd.
Hi.
And I hate to start things off with a bit of like a downer, but I'm gonna, and it's only because this guy is I would like to say he's kind of even a fan of our show. He's a good friend of mine and, of course, an inspiration. Mikey, I'm sure you can echo the sentiment when I say rest in peace, Mama Dennis.
Yes,
The mother, of course, Dennis of Tom and Dan. Unfortunate loss earlier this week. Hopefully that explains a little bit why Dan, who was scheduled to be on our show on Thursday for the Onion Challenge, wasn't available.
Yeah.
It's really shitty. It's awful news, but I wanted to go ahead and on record and just kind of give my condolences on air, because I feel like for those of us in the podcast community that got to hear her on Tom and Dan, we all felt like we knew her, and there's just a lot of love for Mama Dennis, like across the board. She felt like our mom in a weird way.
Yeah, and I mean, if you if you do follow the page, the outpouring of just support and just condolences was huge.
Yeah.
So
I guess all we can really say is that we're here for, any, the BDM family. And, of course, that BDM family, we're here for the Dennises at the moment. And anything that we can do, we will, as fans of the show and also as podcast inspirations. So just know that we're thinking about, that whole world. And know that Mama Dennis had a special place in our heart. Like it just sucks to say it, and yeah, again, like I didn't want to start it off, but I felt like it needed to be acknowledged, especially.
Here's to
Mama Dennis. Let me grab one. Here.
You need one. Grab one.
Yeah, grabbing one right now. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's for you, Mama Dennis. Ooh. You guys heard about these screaming speakers in Iceland?
Screaming speakers.
Okay. So Iceland has always been a little bit weird about their tourism board and promoting strange things to get people to go to Iceland and to have interest in, like, hey, we've got a lot to offer here in Iceland. Well, they've done this for their own citizens. They started this whole program in, I think it was June. And now it's been opened up to the rest of the world as, again, kind of a tourism thing. But this program is to help with people that are experiencing anxiety, frustration, depression, all these sorts of things when it comes to quarantine and isolation and just not having a great time, not being able to handle things, which I know I've known a lot of people in that situation, and I've been one myself. So what Iceland has done is that they've, in random parts of one of their capital cities, and in a couple different like places around the country in various different cities, they've hung, like, I think it's about 7 speakers is what the report says. They've hung 7 speakers that are attached to, obviously, like internet servers or what have you, and will allow people to call in and like leave voicemails. I don't know if it's like live or how exactly the technology works, but they can leave these voicemails, and they're encouraged to get their anger and their frustrations out by, of course, just yelling like, fuck, fuck, like, ah, you know, like these visceral yells that sometimes feel good when things aren't going right. And then they play them throughout the country. So like neighborhoods in Iceland will have this speaker that's blasting fuck the war, you know, like whatever it is, like some guy just yelling his goddamn brains out. I kind of think it's a cool idea. I'm torn because it's a cool idea if that thing isn't right by my bedroom window.
It's a cool thing as long as this is done, like you said, on like a voicemail system where it's like somebody can screen this just a little bit.
Yeah, you would hope, right?
Because I just don't think you could do it in America because you probably get like, I don't know,
N-word. You know, like it would become the YouTube comments that we see on every YouTube video. Like that's what
F-word for gays, F-word for gays, F-word for gays.
Yeah.
No, well, I also think you would end up with like lines of homeless people, and you'd end up with like endless manifestos
that's
being left through voicemail.
I do respect the idea of it more than I respect it in actual practice. I like that. Yeah, it is something for people to kind of like get their frustrations out. Some, I guess, cheap form of therapy in a way. Like if you know, I don't know. What are your thoughts on it, Ty?
I'm into it, but I feel like I would be probably on the smaller percentage of people that would be into it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like most people wouldn't want to hear blaring angriness all the time.
Yeah, I guess you got to have those in like the right places. Like maybe put it in an industrial area of town, not necessarily where I'm like a residential or where like a commercial area where I'm like going to the bar. Put it in the middle of like the factory area or something like that. That would make somewhat more sense to me.
No, because then I'm just going to use it to disparage the industrial workers.
Yeah.
Like
who are already pissed off, depressed, and have shitty lives to begin with.
I think that wherever you have a speaker, there should be like a line right under it, but it doesn't directly go to that speaker. It goes to a different speaker somewhere else.
Okay.
So that like you could just like if you heard something you didn't like, you're like, well, yeah, you know what? I don't like that one neither.
You know, yeah, you could so that you could like have a call and response type scenario. Like,
almost.
I like that idea. I also think that maybe it's better off, now that I think about it, you said that about the industrial workers. Well, what if it was more in like on what we would call in the UK a high street? Like where, you know,
I
it's
like that street.
Yeah, right.
Well, the high street's like Main Street in the UK. Like it's where all the shops are, where like the there's money usually on High Street, right? It's where you'd have it'd be like the Winter Park boutiques or, you know, like something of that nature where you have like boutique-ish shops, the main thoroughfare through the city where there's more than likely a bit of money coming in. Like
I like this.
Like now, like we yell at all the rich fuckers, like as they're shopping and having a nice day, getting their Starbucks and, you know, going and buying a new handbag, and I'm allowed to yell at them. Like I kind of like that part. I think
that sounds intriguing.
That sounds like something I could get behind.
Oh, and you just want to yell at people, which I get, and I completely 100% agree with.
Yeah, what are you grabbing right there? What are you doing? You're
candy.
You're fiddling around. What?
Ooh, candy.
Got some candies for the second half of the show.
Yeah.
What do you guys? Okay, what do you guys think of chopsticks? What's your stance?
Pro chopsticks.
Pro chopsticks. Yeah.
You're pro?
Yeah, pro.
I mean,
what are you mad about?
Are you
can't use them?
anti-chopstick?
What's going on?
Can't do them. I can't use them.
What is the deal?
I don't. No, I'm not. I'm anti-chopstick. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I've been.
You gotta up your chopstick.
They're hard, bro. They're hard to figure out.
No, they're not.
It's not. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's
I'm
not
not
that
good.
bad.
I'm not good with them. Teresa's got fancy ones too.
Oh, does she break them out and like, oh, Owen, would you like to chopstick? Oh, I forgot you can't.
Yeah. Also, I'm also not a sushi person either. Like a lot of people.
What?
I don't like sushi.
but
Like,
it's delicious.
I don't like it. I'm like, you eat that stupid. It's gross. I don't know. I'm not into sushi. Can't really get into it. So I don't really care about the chopsticks thing. You know what? I'll get my lo mein. I'll use my fork to eat it, and that'll be that. And I'll have a better time doing it.
Real guy gene, Owen.
Yeah, well, that's just who I am. Fuck chopsticks. I'm saying it. Fuck chopsticks and chapstick.
You're only chopsticks. You're only anti-chopstick because you can't do it.
No, I think that a fork is a more efficient way of delivering food or forks and spoons are more efficient than chopsticks.
Okay, well, tell all 3 billion of those Chinese people who seem to have it down pat, even the babies.
Yeah, but you can't cut a steak with chopsticks. You can, knife and fork like civilized human beings have. Like they use it.
They have knives, Owen.
Well, you gotta have knives. Yeah, you do have to have knives. I'm a knife and fork person. I think that fuck your chopsticks. Give me a knife and fork. I can do it better with that. It's a more efficient. I think the Asians are wrong on this one. Just saying. They're right about a lot of shit. They're not right about this one. I think they have the inferior method of delivering food from the plate to the mouth.
I don't think they think they're right either, Owen. I think as
they
Asians,
do.
they're probably pretty cool, and they're probably like, okay, well, we're gonna do chopsticks. If you guys want to do forks, we'll get you a fork.
Well, I don't think that that's the case at all. I've seen a lot of anti-fork hate. I think there's a lot of anti-forkers out there that I'm standing up for us forkers that are more comfortable with forks and knives and spoons. Like, again, real human beings should be using. Have done since the beginning. Like, then 2 sticks? Like, what am I gonna do with 2 sticks? That's silly.
Eat food.
I don't think it's good. I don't think no.
Oh, and do you think that there's like whatever the Chinese version of Uncle Sam posters are of him holding chopstick? He's like, I want you to eat with chopsticks. Is that what you're saying exists?
I've seen it. I'm almost certain it's oh yeah, you find it. It's on the internet. There's General Meow, and he's all like
General Meow.
Yeah, General Meow. Yeah, him, and he's all like, "Yo, use the chopsticks, fuckers." Like, I think that's what it says. I can't read their Cantonese or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it says "use the chopsticks, fuckers," like on their things. Like,
pretty sure there's a lot of anti-fork sentiment laced in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that's fair. I guess. I don't know how true it is.
I saw it on a meme, bro. I saw it on a Facebook meme. It must be real.
Okay.
It must be real.
Bastion of truth, the Facebook meme.
It is. I mean, that's where I get my news from these days. Mm-hmm. You know what I saw? I did actually see a good Facebook meme that I thought would make a good topic for the show. And sorry if I'm robbing it from somewhere else. I'm sure I am, but I don't care anymore because everybody rips me off.
Ross Budget.
Yeah. So I saw one that was if your dick made a sound when you got an erection, what sound would it make? Like, as it.
I think I saw that somewhere too. Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you guys because I had a couple in mind that I thought would be good. I like I want the castle theme from Mario.
Okay.
Da 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 da. Like. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. I think the Seinfeld bang 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 like the bass, the Seinfeld bass line, like that would be a good one. What are you guys thinking?
I wanted the Stone Cold Glass Break.
That's good.
Yeah. I kind of just want wrestling intros for my wiener.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're being fair.
Are you
But also-
ready? That's a good one.
But well, my answer to this earlier in somebody else's group was a turbo spool and discharge.
I don't
Have
know
you ever heard of like a turbo
Nah.
motor? Like,
Oh,
that'd be
okay.
kind of funny.
All right, yeah, that'd be good. Ties is obviously, you know.
Where did cheese go? I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know. In my pants.
Where'd my D go? In your mouth? Where'd my D go?
That would
I
work.
don't know.
That would work for Ty.
That actually would be surprisingly fun. I don't know. I feel like I would have a variety of themes. Like I would have some sort of like
Playlist,
like
penis playlist.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it would be from all over the world, of course. I feel like for sure there would be some like
Do you tailor it
Real-
to the person that you're with? You know,
Exactly,
like I know your special lady friend. She's a big Mariah Carey fan. So
Oh,
like,
God.
would you have a Mariah Carey song?
I feel
Uh,
weird having my dick make Mariah Carey
I
noises.
want for Christmas, baby. Like, that shit's
Oh.
But it's just a sweet, sweet fantasy, baby.
baby over your high street.
No, if your dick is gonna make Mariah Carey sounds, it's got to make the high pitch like
Yeah.
super way up there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, none of us could do that.
That would be horrifying.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
want
could,
that.
Could my dick make the Whitney Houston like and that'd be pretty good
God.
too. Hit that real good high note.
Like where he does that whistle, like that. I know the whistle that you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a scream whistle. Does that come out of the end of your penis? Like that's like.
I think it just ambiently emanates from
I hope
my groin area.
because I feel like it would hurt more if it came from like my penis, like
From the tip?
like if it was actually singing to me, like and the
I don't want that. I
and
don't want that.
and my penis lips were actually like. Jaws theme would be good.
Dun,
Dun, Oh no,
man.
I think
Oh, like what about the what was it, the Jason one where it's like that
we're
one
all
would be pretty
doing like music though. I feel like you
yeah,
know it should be a sound. It should
maybe,
be like,
maybe, but what if it was this?
stage.
Oh, wait, hang on, I gotta add. I
Whoa.
guess I gotta. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. What if it was this? Like this would probably be like my favorite.
Is it the THQ?
No. Like it's a slow. It goes up slow. Like it takes time, but you know it. I'm getting a little chubby here. Getting a little starting to chub up. It's about to go.
Nobody wants to sit through the 45-second shitty intro to your dick, Owen.
Oh well, my wife is now gonna have to be forced to.
Hold on, baby. It's coming to a crescendo.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're getting there. Like I know it's a long intro, but you know it'll be there. It'll get there eventually.
Oh my God, Owen. Is this really?
It's getting there. It's I'm almost getting fully hard right now.
Almost.
Almost. Oh, here we go. That's the crescendo right here.
I think your wife is
Yeah, oh yeah, that's definitely. Oh, that would be a good one. That would be a good one to have.
I do like. Did anybody play Zelda? Like when you used to open chests, it'd be like doo 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 doo.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that one. If we're just going for more like sound effect stuff.
What about The Price is Right? Like, no, not the one I was thinking
No,
of.
the losing one. Yeah, that's what I want when I whip it out.
Like a nice little trombone, like.
Oh, that would be great.
Or we could do just like a slide whistle, you know, like a. I think I got one. I still have
Oh, Owen, you still got your slide whistle?
I still got it right here. See if I can do it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
If your penis flutters on a whistle scale. Oh, that'd be the bad.
But this is while you're pumping and going and get wild, and your dick's making these noises, and it's great.
I would also like right before I climax. There used to be a nuke in a video game called StarCraft, and it used to sound. You'd launch it, and they'd let everybody know. It'd be like nuclear launch detected. I think that one would be pretty good.
That one would be good. That would be good.
I also like the classic alarm, like the wah, wah.
Yeah, like the siren on a submarine.
Yeah, like the dive siren. I kind of want that right before
That'd be good.
I get hard.
Oh yeah. Or right before you go, like at the very end, like it's like just it's a
like,
warning shot, right? Like get ready.
Okay, because if it's real, I would have like a little, like a remote clicker, so right before I finish and the noise comes on, like red alarms start like going off.
Yeah.
In my bed. It's like woo woo woo. Sealing the chamber.
I wanted to ask Ty because I don't know as much about it as he does. And I know that this must be an exciting week for you, Ty, because the trailer for Dune came out, which is something that you've been looking forward to for quite a while. I don't know much about Dune other than playing the video game back in the day. And
you played the video game?
Yeah, on PC. I had the video game where you'd harvest the spice, you'd get eaten up by the sandworms, and there were the three different houses, the Harkonnen, the
Trades, and
whatever the other one is. But
I know it.
Sure you do. I lost your video, by the way. I don't know if that's like. Oh no, I guess we lost Mikey B's video. Well, hopefully he comes back. Either way, though, what do you think of the new trailer? It looks like a star-studded cast. It looks like a really decent production.
Yeah, man.
I'm sort of, even not being like a big fan of the books or mythology, I'm kind of interested in this.
You should. I think everybody should be, regardless if they know it or not. It should, like, if they do Dune right, which it looks like they put the time and effort into doing Dune right, like, it should be great.
Does it seem like
I am a sci-fi nerd, and Dune is kind of like some of the backbones of true sci-fi. Like, I don't know.
Who's in this thing though? I mean, because it seems like there's a
God.
I know Aquaman is in it.
Yeah, he's in it. It's
the list seemed like it was pretty
I know
extensive.
all the names. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. I can look it up too. But no, it seemed like it was a pretty substantial list, and I was kind of excited for that. Do you know if Sting's gonna be in it?
No Sting in this one.
Why don't they do him as like a cameo thing? They should do that.
I can't guarantee that Sting is not in this, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to be.
They should do it though, right? That would be good.
I mean, yeah, it would still be fun.
Come on, put Sting in there. Yeah.
Just let Sting do it.
Oh, hang on here. Wait a minute. We'll get back. We'll get back to talking about Dune in just a second. It seems like we do have a special guest that just popped in to our.
Just popping right on in.
You're just popping on in, ladies and gentlemen. Joining us this evening. It's our old friend, Johnny Moonbags. You gotta wait for your intro to finish, Johnny. We can't hear what you're saying. What's going on, Johnny Moonbags?
Well, just learning.
Learning. I see. Yeah, you got a graduation cap on there. Did you get a new degree?
No, I graduated from a class today.
Yeah. Well, what sort of class did you graduate from there?
The DUI level 4.
Level 4 DUI.
Fourth level DUI guy now. So you're not even level 4 on.
No, I'm not. I'm happy about that. I'd rather not be level 4, but
you don't know nothing about level 4.
No, I don't. How okay, so how did the class go? What did they have you do in that class?
Well, in level 4 is mostly just talking. Just trying to pass some time.
I hear you.
Talk to you.
Lots of coffee, lots of smokes.
Yeah. I had to go to about 800 AA meetings.
800. So, surprised you have the time to still research the news, which I'm assuming that you're here to tell us about. Is that the case?
Oh yeah, of course I got news.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Do you guys ever want to hear about News One?
News One?
Yeah.
All right, let's do
News One.
Let's do News One.
Yeah.
And now, News One.
Yes. Thank you and good day. Welcome to News One.
Mm-hmm.
The first in News Ones.
Yes. The greatest of all News Ones is here again with me, News One. You ever been standing in the bank and been thinking, boy, there ain't no way that this could take longer. Well,
I have had situations in the bank where it has taken a very long time.
yeah, well, this 90-year-old man in Bradenton said, hold my beer.
Bradenton, Florida.
Yep.
Okay.
When he drove his old man car straight through the front door.
Oh man.
Yep. Tuesday afternoon at Bank of America in Bradenton. Some old guy. Some old guy, man. He said, I'm gonna park at this here Bank of America. And instead of putting his foot on the brake, put it right on the old gas pedal.
Yeah, these happen every once in a while where an old man will go careening through a shop window, forgetting how to use the brake or the foot pedal correctly. Do you think that he was intoxicated, or is this down to just being an old man, Johnny Moonbags?
Well, considering he was 90 years old, I think it could just be he's old dude.
Well, how do you solve this for the population? Because I feel like it's an interesting thing, and how you would solve this. Like, do we need to, maybe do more frequent, checks on people's eyes or health before they are allowed to renew their licenses? What are your
Man, you know what? I think if you can't safely pilot a motor vehicle, they probably should just take your license away. And take away for good if you prove multiple times that you can't pilot a motor vehicle real good.
that is you've been
Yep.
through something similar yourself. I
3-4 times,
did it-
possibly.
Was anybody hurt in this situation? I guess is the most important thing.
Oh yeah, there
Uh-oh.
was a 57-year-old woman seriously injured, 66-year-old man hurt,
That's
85-year-old man minor injuries, and the 77-year-old lady he had riding in the car with him, totally fine.
I wonder what car they were driving.
Now let's
Oldsmobile or a Buick or
Nope.
yeah.
Buick.
It was a Buick, yeah.
It was a tan Buick. Well, champagne.
Okay.
probably. Champagne Buick right through the Bank of America.
Do you think he's going to be charged with anything, or will he?
Yeah, being old as shit.
So you don't think he'll receive any actual like jail time or fines or anything like that?
Well, I mean, well, think about it. I mean, if you put the old dude in jail, he's gonna die. And probably costs more to keep him in jail than it does to just let him live free.
Yeah.
Probably pay a fine.
Oh,
But
All
you
right.
know what else?
That's
You
good.
know what else would be a pretty big fine?
yeah. What's that?
News 2.
News 2?
And now, News 2.
Yep. And welcome to News 2. What you guys think about News 1? That's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Well,
I liked it. I did enjoy. I mean, I wish everybody that got hurt. I hope they're okay. That's all I'll say about that. I hope they're okay, and that maybe the old man reevaluates his driving habits.
Yeah. Well, we're going from car going in places where people should be to Hollandale Beach, where a man went out into the place where the cars were supposed to be. Yep, 48-year-old man in Hollandale Beach, Florida, on the old 95, hopped right out of his lift. Mid-95.
Whoa.
Wait. So hang on here.
Yep.
Walk me through this how this happens.
So, guy calls his lift and says, "Hey, I want to go here."
Mm-hmm.
And the guy picks him up and he's like, "Okay, we're going to go here." And they're both in agreement that that's where they're going, and that's good. So then the guy, at some point while they're on I-95, says, "Hey, I'm not going to be in here." And he opened the door, hopped out, and was hit
Whoa.
by a car on 95.
Did the man survive?
No.
Oh, well, that's
He,
very.
he did survive being hit by the car,
Hmm.
but died at the hospital a little bit later.
Well, that sounds absolutely tragic. If I'm being honest with you, that does not sound like a good time, and I wonder if this man was unfortunately suicidal before he decided to take this lift, and that was part of his plan.
Yeah.
If so, like, kind of fuck that guy to put somebody, in that position, because that lift driver,
Mhm.
imagine being, I mean, that's got to
Yep.
be, realistically, that's got to torment you for the rest of your life, I would assume. Like, you'll now have visions of this dude, jumping out of the back of your car, and getting hit by another car as long as you live. So I'm not trying to make light of this at all. That sounds absolutely terrible.
No, it's pretty awful. And understandably, the dude who hit this guy on 95 did not stop, and has not been looked for, I guess. or
Really?
charged.
Now that's weird. Like,
Mm.
The person, like, if that happens, the first thing that you do realistically is like stop right away, correct? Like,
No way, bro. I'm. You know what we did last summer and this.
oh, yeah. I mean, I guess
I'm
that's.
finishing the job.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with this. I feel like it's a really tragic story. I mean, I hope. Why do you got to be bringing us all the bummer stories all the time? Johnny. Like, it seems like
so let's take it to a nicer, happy story.
I would like that if you don't mind.
Yeah, in Broward County, News 3.
And now, News 3. The third news of the night.
Yes, welcome to the third news of the night, News 3. And we're gonna take it to a bit of a happier thing right now. In Broward County, there are people like to fly high on the meth, but some people like to fly high in their amateur airplanes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish I had an airplane. That's one thing that I would love to own one of these days. If I was a rich man, I'd love to be able to learn to fly a plane, have my own plane, take off willy-nilly, just go cruise down to the Cuba or Puerto Rico or, get a beach getaway in the Bahamas in my own plane. That seems like it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn right.
down there in Broward, this guy was flying his little single-engine Mooney M20R, and he started to have some engine problems.
That's no good.
And luckily, this gentleman, guy was crafty enough and skilled enough in his airplane flight that he made an emergency landing on a little road down there in the Alligator Alley.
Wow. Lucky,
Yeah.
I guess. I guess like one of these back swamp roads, probably that had no traffic on it. Like,
little 2-laner with some trees all around it, but yeah, he snuck his little plane in there and made a slightly rough but safe emergency landing.
well, I'm happy for that. That's good.
Yeah.
No, that's. I'm glad that the individual was safe. Whew, feels like I guess we lost Ty. I don't know. I don't know what
Where's
happened.
this-
I don't know what happened to Ty.
Tall man, did the Moonbag news get him too sad? Was all the
Maybe his phone died. Maybe something happened there. Well, I don't know. But
Well,
that is interesting. That is
that was,
interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy sometimes how these planes can land kind of wherever the hell they want.
Yeah.
No regard to nobody with their cars.
Yeah, what if I'm just doing a nice Sunday cruise, down just
You would have hit an airplane.
maybe. I don't think that airplanes should be allowed to land like that all willy-nilly. Like that person seems like he needs to be charged with
I think they should just have to crash.
irresponsible landings.
Yeah, you land. What if you landed in my car?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I don't like
what
it.
would have happened then?
Yeah. Like, how's that? Like, am I the responsible driver because I hit the airplane, or is the airplane the
He's
one?
an irresponsible airplane.
Yeah, I agree. Where does
Also,
the law
excellent
fall
band
on random airplanes just dropping down like that? I don't know.
Also, excellent band name, Irresponsible Airplane.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good proggy kind of emo-y type band. Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Hey, either way, thank you for the news, Johnny.
Not a problem.
I really appreciate it as always. You're always welcome here with your news, and we'll play your outro, and we'll have you back in sometime soon, hopefully.
You can always call an old Moonbags
And yeah, well, congratulations too on your graduation. Like that's DUI number 4. We're super happy for you, ladies and gentlemen. That was the news with Johnny Moonbags. Johnny always providing us, of course, with the best of the best news that you don't always hear about on your local news networks. And we thank him for being a friend of the Ono Radio Show and doing that. It seems like we have indeed lost our good buddy Ty. So it might just be me and Mikey B to finish out the show, but that's just fine. It was about that time anyway.
That old News 3 was kind of nice.
Yeah, I like that. Did you know that smoking ants can get you high? Certain types of ants, Mikey.
Well, how I gotta smoke them? On a tinfoil?
Well, apparently this is a big thing in places like Dubai and areas of the Middle East where certain drugs are, illegal, highly illegal.
So now I'm smoking ants?
Yeah, apparently you can smoke ants, which aren't great for the health because they produce some toxic gases. But they say they throw them in like some tobacco rolls. And they get you kind of high. They get you kind of high like a little bit of the old weeds there.
So I'm smoking like an ant spliff?
Ant spliffs. Yeah, I guess that's a thing.
Hey, bro, if you roll me an ant spliff, I'll smoke it with you.
Dude.
And Ty said his phone did die.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he must be listening well enough. But let me try. Let me see if he's back online here. It's I don't think he is. I don't think his phone is charged enough. He is not popping up in my list. And that means that you're dead to me. You're dead to me, Ty.
So wait, like they've outlawed so many drugs in Dubai that
yeah.
Now we gotta start smoking ants.
Smoking ants. That's what they do.
That's outrageous.
Ant smoking motherfuckers over there.
I don't agree with you, Dubai. I don't agree with you and your money.
No, I don't either. But that's the thing that's going on. Apparently, the teens are really into it, and it is Samsun ants. Contain highly concentrated formic acid, which is used by the insect to ward off predators and kill prey. When heated, the formic acid produces toxic gases. They are not addictive, but inhaling them can cause a pulmonary fibrosis and renal failure, besides other conditions including irreversible nervous system damage.
Nice.
So yeah, they're trying to get high like at all costs over there. And
bro, you know what's more what's way cooler than smoking ant liquids? Smoking weed.
Yeah, just do that. It'd be better
Smoke
for
weed,
you.
dude.
Yeah, come on, man.
God, renal failure? That sounds awful.
Yeah, right? Basically, shocking as it may appear, the bizarre and dangerous fad has gripped UAE teens, that's the United Arab Emirates, with kids as young as 10. Energy drinks and medhawk, smoking pipe in hand. They scour the alleys and sandy parking lots in certain parts of Dubai looking for a native Samsun. It's a certain type of black ant. Once caught, The insects are crushed, rolled in tobacco leaves, or sprinkled over cigarettes and smoke. Inhaling the fumes of the ant causes audio-visual hallucinations similar to marijuana, but the consequences could be far more harmful. And that's where I talked about like all those weird gases and shit that when you burn this thing, it ain't so good. So yeah, kids, you can get high off certain types of ants, and you heard it here first.
Bro, I'm going to start licking all the frogs, smoking ants. I'm going to start like drinking hawk blood, like
You never know,
fuck
right?
it, bro.
Like try it.
I'm
dude.
just gonna start consuming all different parts of animals,
like
in
licking
all different fucking ways. Like,
licking snail trails. Like,
yeah, bro. I'm gonna like roll up some millipedes and like,
yeah, see what they do.
yeah, you know, maybe get a couple of those crazy ants and like crunch them and then like put them in my butt.
Oh man, that's going.
I'm gonna start doing bugs like
butt bugs.
suppositorily.
Butt bugs.
Butt bugs, yeah, man.
All right.
That's how I'm gonna get high from now on. I'm kind of moved on past like conventional methods.
Yeah, you're
I'm
above
gonna
it.
start smoking bugs. Bro, if it's good enough for the millionaires in Dubai, like,
Then fuck, right? Like,
Good
what can
enough
you
for
do?
me.
What can you do?
who's more free? Me, who never smoked a bug, or all those guys in Dubai who have renal failure,
Bugs
but they
smoking it up.
smoked the bugs?
Yeah, they might be better than you. They might be better people.
They might? Nah, man, they definitely.
They know.
100%
They know what
are.
they're doing. Oh God, that's a good way to end this for tonight. I've enjoyed our time, Mike B. Sad that Ty couldn't rejoin with his phone dying and everything, but I'm sure we'll have him back next week. We've talked about a lot tonight. We've talked about doing getting
bugs.
high off bugs, doing the bugs. We've talked. God, it's been all over the place. Quite frankly, we've talked about
Hi, my name is Mike B, and I'm addicted to bugs.
The future Jake the Snake will have to go to rehab and do DDP yoga after his bug addiction, just to get himself right. We all love you. We'll see you next week. Hopefully 8:30 next Thursday Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/ONRS live. Check out Mikey B at Mike B underscore.
No.
Hang on.
Check
you do
me
it.
out at twitch.tv/ONRS_Mike B.
There you go. And Ono Wrestling, if you're so inclined, just look that up. You know how to do it. What do we say, Mikey, when we get out of here?
I tell those jabronis to
Eat a bag of dicks! Congratulations to the Onion King. We'll see you next week. We love ya. And, of course, patreon.com/ONRS.
just what the Onion King.